Today we're going to look at personal pronouns, possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. Let's get to it. So before we can talk about personal pronouns and possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns, let's look at some of the basics of these sentences. So we'll take a sentence like, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. We have a verb, jumps. We have someone that does the action, the quick brown fox, and we have someone that is the object of the sentence, in this case, the lazy dog. So jumps is our verb, the quick brown fox is our subject because that's the doer of the action, and the lazy dog is our object of this sentence. Now if you want to look at a lower level, we can look at things called parts of speech. Words like dog and fox are what we call nouns. And nouns are names for basically everything. If you want to have more information about these nouns, we use things called adjectives. And adjectives give extra information about nouns. In this case, the lazy dog, lazy is an adjective because it says something about dog. If you look at the fox part of the sentence, we have the quick brown, and quick and brown gives extra information about the noun fox, so quick and brown are also adjectives. Now you might be wondering, where are these personal pronouns then? Well, in the sentence, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, we don't really have personal pronouns. But to talk about personal pronouns, we're going to change the sentence into something else. So we're going to change it into I jump over the lazy dog. In the sentence, I jump over the lazy dog, we do have a personal pronoun, basically I. If I want to say that someone else jumped over the lazy dog, I might have something like she jumps over the lazy dog. In this particular sentence, she is the personal pronoun. Now there are 8 different personal pronouns in English. We have I, you, he, she, it, we, you and they. So remember when I talked about the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, I said that the quick brown fox is our subject of the sentence. And we can replace the quick brown fox with literally everything. I would choose one of these personal pronouns and I would change it into it, because we don't really use he and she when we talk about animals. So in this case, it jumps over the lazy dog. Now when we look at the object position, we can also say that we have personal pronouns that when they appear in the object of a sentence. So if we look at the sentence, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, and we want to change the object, the lazy dog, into a personal pronoun, we use something like it. So in this case, the sentence becomes, the quick brown fox jumps over it. Now there are other types of personal pronouns as object as well. For example, the quick brown fox jumped over him. If I want to say something like, it jumps over them, we can also use personal pronoun as subject, it, and then the verb jumps over them, personal pronoun as object. Now there are also 8 personal pronouns when they appear as objects. Me, you, him, her, it, us, you, and them. Right, so in a sentence, he gives it to me, or he gives it to us. Me and us are personal pronouns in the position of an object. Let's look at possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives, but before, I need a quick break. Right, let's move on to these possessive words. Now these possessive words, as the name indicates, tell us and give us some information about who possesses something or who owns something. Now let's look at the sentence, this is my house. My appears in front of the noun house. And since my appears in front of the noun house, we call it an adjective. So in this case, my is a possessive adjective. Now if we look at the sentence like, that's your phone, your is also one of these possessive adjectives because it appears in front of a noun. Now there are again several of these possessive adjectives. My, as in my house, your, as in your phone, him, her and its, as in her bag and its bed. We also have our as in our house, your as in your places to be, and their as in their bags. Now sometimes we don't want to say my bag, but we want to say something like the bag is mine. Words like mine are what we call possessive pronouns. So if we look at all of them, we have this book is mine, that book is yours, this book is his, that bed is hers, this car is ours, that book is yours, and of course this car is theirs. So these are words that appear at the end of the sentence and are usually used to indicate that someone owns something, in this case possessive pronouns. So in this video we talked about possessive pronouns, we talked about possessive adjectives, and we talked about personal pronouns. Either they appear in the subject of a sentence or when they appear at the object of a sentence. Now that's enough about this topic, because this is a lot of information and you need to process this information. Now if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you have a question, leave your questions below in the comment section. Have a look at my Instagram and make sure to follow this video, because next video is going to be about something very interesting.